The truth is, people don't really value unless you have something to bring to the table. Like, if you want people to respect you, to listen to you, or even pay you more money, you gotta bring more to the table, right? Think about uh, a person that works at McDonald's compared to somebody that's a CEO of like a big company, right? The value these two different people bring to the table is completely different, right? One person may only have a high school diploma, whereas the CEO may have a PhD or a master's degree, or maybe even a bachelor's, right? Or maybe he doesn't have a degree, but he has ran multiple successful businesses in the past, and that shows his value. So my first job ever was working at a grocery store at Wallbombs. Wallbombs actually went bankrupt, surprisingly, and now it's become Stop and Shop. So that's how long ago it was. It was like maybe almost when I was like 17, 16-ish years old. Right, that's like when I got my first job. And at that time, I didn't have that many skills. I wasn't able to do sales. I didn't have a college degree. Right, I was still in high school. So the the employer, they're gonna see me as just a minimum wage employee. At the time, minimum wage was like $7.25 too. That was a wild time, and I was still happy to get that, surprisingly, because money's money, right? So I was working there for a while because mostly because my friend was working there. Shout out to my boy Nelson. He made that jump really fun. Like, I don't know what it is, but when you're working with your friends, it's very fun. Right. I don't know. I enjoy it much more. And that's what made me actually enjoy going there every single day. Just like hanging out with him, restocking shelves, whatever. Right. It's very chill. I don't know what it is. I just like working with my friend. It makes it more pleasurable experience. It doesn't really feel like work when you're just kind of like chilling with your homie. Not only until I got into college, I started seeing more opportunities and increasing my skills, right? And the biggest part of increasing my skills was actually thanks to my parents. Like, what happened was during my first summer break, during my college years, I my mom encouraged me and pushed me so much to get my real estate license, and that was like how I really learned about self improvement. Once I got my real estate license, the main thing about real estate is that if you don't get any sales, you don't make any money, right? So if you don't like sell a property, you never get a commission check, and you don't ever make any money. And a lot of people that become realtors actually don't make any money, surprisingly. So that's kind of where I first started learning skills that increase my value. And that's getting into the value formula that I want to break down for you guys, right? In real estate, you don't get money until you sell a house, right? And selling a house is the result, right? And you have to realize if your customers don't get the result that they want, you don't get the result you want, right? People pay for outcomes, not effort, surprisingly, right? You think the opposite, right? You think you work very hard, and you'll get paid more. Wrong. Completely wrong. People only care about the outcomes. The next thing I want to talk about is relationships. Your network is your net worth. I'm sure you heard of that mad times before. Everybody says it, right? It's like fucking everywhere. Your network is your net worth, whatever, right? But it's really true. Like the people you surround yourself with is a reflection of who you are, right? If you surround yourself with five bums that freaking don't really grind all day trying to make money, talk about getting the money up, then you're gonna be at one of the fifth bum, the sixth bum, just chilling with them, doing nothing. But if you're surrounded yourself with other people that are, motivated, trying to get their money up, have high values, have hold themselves to a higher standard, right? They constantly go to the gym in the morning. If you surround yourself to those kind of people, like you'll become another person within that. Become the next one among them. Basically, you'll become like them just by surrounding yourself like them with people like them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really think that relationships are important. I have to take my own advice because personally, I like being alone. I'm quite a loner. I'm pretty shy, and it sucks, right? But it's something that you have to constantly work on, and that's something that I'm working on constantly. Because like even for me, like I'm in sales, right? I have to go literally meet people every single day, and it's part of my job. So I have to get used to building more connections and actually improving my relationships with other people. If I don't have good relationships with people, then I'm not gonna make any money. That's part of my job, right? So that's why relationships is super important. knowing how to build relationships, knowing who to surround yourself with, the right people to surround yourself with, the right customers to be asking. You get my drift? All right. Moving on. The next part is your reputation. And it's not really about what you say to other people, it's what other people say about you, right? So let's say you are trying to become the best coach, right? The best coach for basketball or whatever, right? Now, how can you tell people, oh, you're just gonna tell people, yo, I'm the best coach. You just da 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 da. That's just bragging. That's not really gonna generate a lot of business. But if you have a reputation of helping kids in basketball and actually doing a good job or whatever, right? People will tell their friends, like that they have word of mouth spreading around with their friends, like, oh, my child is attending this lesson. He's gotten much better at basketball, da 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 da, and they see that the skills improve. They're seeing that they're making progress, and the child really likes the class, and then that builds your reputation, and that's how you get more money. It's more about your reputation amongst the other people, not about what you say. You can say by all means you should still advertise, but when you advertise, it's more of a cold approach, right? It's very cold. But if it's like a referral from somebody they're already friends with, like, oh, like my friend is referring da 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 da, it's much easier to make that sale, right? That referral sale, much easier. I'm telling you right now, much easier. So build your reputation. Make sure you have a solid reputation of being a world class in whatever you do, top tier value that you bring to the table. Every time you do something, you do it the highest possible quality that you can. So this part is going to be a little bit controversial, right? Some people may think a college degree will increase your value. Now, I think that's completely wrong, right? Personally, what I think is what you do with it matters more, right? Yeah, you can get a college degree, but if you don't do anything with it, like you don't pursue a career path using the college degree that you got, it's not really that valuable to you, right? You're getting a college degree for no reason. It's just a little paper for you. It's just a little, something to look at. But if you actually get the college degree and then you pursue a career and you're using it for your career, then yes, that has value, right? That it's a little controversial, like because some people they just want to get a college degree just to. I don't really know why. I don't know. Some people just get it just because they're told to go get it. Which is I think it's just a silly reason to do it. I feel like people need a reason to do something. Like they need a why, right? Or else there's zero motivation, and the classes will suffer, and your grades will suffer because of that, right? So it's just a downward spiral. You don't want to be going somewhere you're not even interested in going, right? Like I personally wish I took my time before deciding to go to college. I probably would have preferred going to culinary school, honestly, right? Like I prefer cooking, honestly. For some reason, I actually enjoy cooking. I just don't like washing dishes. So if you're serious about becoming more valuable, comment below one thing you'll start doing today, because it's really important that you take action on building your skills, right? It's not about just like wishing upon a star, like I'm gonna just get my college degree and I'm gonna become more valuable. Like no, you gotta come up with a plan. Like what is the plan after the college degree? How am I gonna use this degree and increase my value in the marketplace so I can actually become, more successful, make more money, right? What is this college degree for to me? Or like how am I going to bring more value to an employer or to a customer, right? If you're not going to pursue a college degree, right? Really comment down below one thing you're going to start today, one skill you're going to develop today, just one thing, and let me know. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you guys for watching. I love you guys. Peace.